Oh my God. Listen. I'm already ready. What about y'all? Y'all look, I'm ready. Look, hey, Lord have mercy. It's nothing to talk about, y'all. Huh? It's nothing to talk about. It's nothing. It's not. Look, I wish I can come on and just give you X and O's, but it's nothing to talk about, y'all. Huh? Good. I'm sorry. Good morning to happy MLK Day to those that celebrate this day. Happy MLK Day. Those of you that are off work, most of you are. Happy Monday. Happy God. We got all them preliminaries out the way. All right. Happy Monday. All right. Listen. Look, y'all can laugh at me all day you want. I don't care. I know what y'all see. I know you see me. Look, it's an old school day. It's an old school day today. It's about buckling up your chin strap. It's so old, I don't even have a chin strap on this old helmet here. This the kind of day it is. That's the way I feel about it. It's time to go ahead and let folks know what time it is. Now, this either is going to be my last show for the football season, and I start go ahead and get ready for my year end, the year in review shows and all that kind of stuff. Or I'm going to be coming on next week talking about the San Francisco 49ers. Now, it really is just that simple. It's for me, I know we got a game. For me, this is all that is going to take. But for the boys tonight, ladies and gentlemen, this is not hard to figure out. They got to do it. It's nothing else to talk about. You got to do something now. It's time to do something. It's not time to be. If you're scared, keep your tail in the locker room. It's just that simple. If you got these wondering thoughts and all that look, all the talking is over. I got Pro Bowlers everywhere. I got all pros everywhere. I got all pros on offense. I got all pro on defense. I got Pro Bowlers on defense. I got Pro Bowlers on offense. This is the time. This is the time when the big players step up. This is the time. At home or on the road. It ain't nothing to talk about. Look. You want to get X and O's, I can go there with you, but I ain't got time for that today. We all know what we got to do. It's time to do it. I done listened. I done seen everybody watching tonight. This is the main event. This is not a preliminary match. All the preliminary matches was on Saturday and Sunday. You had folks that watch the basketball games instead of the football game. That's what you had. It wasn't total focus on the NFL football, unless that was your team. Y'all know that some of y'all watched the basketball games. You know you did. Some of y'all watched it. Now here we are. The whole world will be watching tonight. The whole world. Because it's the main event. That's what's going on. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. All Cowboy lovers will be watching tonight. All Cowboy haters, especially them, they will be watching tonight. Everybody will be watching on tonight. This will be, no question about it. We'll find this out probably tomorrow morning. This will be probably the most watched football game. And I'm going to go ahead and say it like this. Other than the Super Bowl itself, this game right here will outmatch, if we're not playing, of course, in the next couple of weeks. I promise you, this game right here, and y'all know it. I know y'all don't like it already. Some of you haters don't like it. But you know it's the truth. You know it's the truth. All eyes will be on this game tonight. You know it. I know it. Whether you want to watch it or not. We got to go to work tonight. I could care less about the Buffalo Bills and who else played. Jacksonville. I mean, good Lord. Great games. I watched them, and I watched them. But let's just be realistic for a moment. I'm gonna speak to everybody in just a second, whoever is here. I promise you, I'm gonna be watching. I ain't even looked and seen, and I apologize to those that are on Podbean. Something is wrong going on with my Podbean, so I'm not on there now. So pretty much you're gonna have to come over this way. I don't watch the Minnesota Vikings. You understand? Whoever calling me, don't call me yet. I just started. I don't want to talk to nobody right now. I'm forgiving my ruling. I'm fired up. I don't want to talk to nobody. Whoever that is on there. Whoever calling me, hang up your phone now. I don't care who you are. It's somebody from Texas too. I don't know who it is. Whoever you are, hang up your phone. Hang it up. I ain't letting nobody talk until it's time. Let me speak to everybody before I get going real quick. Y'all know what time it is. Look, I'm ticked off. If the players ain't ticked off, I'm ticked off for them. I'm ready to go to work. E. Kush, I see you. Bruce, I see you. Oh, Henny, what's up, man? Oh Lord, Freddie. Was that you, Freddie, that just called me? Eastside Harold. Eastside, I don't even know why you haven't even moved to the NBA yet. You a Houston Texan fan. You all your whole NFL purpose is to hate on the Cowboys while we still playing, I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Cause this really ain't about X's and O's. This is about attitude. Shane, what's up, brother? Oh Lord, here go Marcel. See the 49er fans. See, they're watching intently. See what I'm saying? Here, one of them is here. Let me see who else on here before I see that. See, here we go. Here we go. Let me see. Bruce. Okay, Shane. Ty Owens, what's up? Uh-huh. Bruce, Marcel. Okay, same folks. Listen, the 49er fans are excited. They are. And I'm gonna even see what I'm saying? They go, what's up, Doug? I see you, Doug. See, this is a 49er fan right here. Long time acquaintance of mine, known him for Marcel, how long we done known each other by now? Has it been over 30 years? It got to be. But here he is. I'm gonna even tell y'all some Cowboy fans. Let me tell y'all something with the 49er fans, because I know them so well. I've been arguing with them for 40 years, so I know them so well. Trust me when I say this. The San Francisco 49ers, for the first time, are actually cheering for the Dallas Cowboys tonight. You know why? Because they want to see us. They don't want to see Tampa Bay. They don't want to see Tampa Bay. The 49er fans have all, the reason why I know, because they already done hit me up yesterday. They are actually cheering. Not that they scared of Tom Brady. They ain't scared of nobody. The 49ers are looking for us. They are. They are hunting us. Do you understand me? They look, it just won't be the Cowboy fans tonight. There are a lot of 49er fans that want to laugh at us. But if there are a lot of 49er fans that actually want us to win tonight, just so we can come up there so they can have a chance to knock us out. But we ain't even going there right now. We're going to stick with this one game. What's up, Greg? I see you. We're going to stick with this one game tonight. One game. One game. We're going to stick with this one game. Nothing else to talk about. It's simple to me, y'all. It's attitude. Let's go back to last year against these San Francisco 49ers. Do you remember at the end of the game when we lost, do you remember the press conference that Mike McCarthy had? This is my first point. Do you remember him saying, I don't think we were ready to play? Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember this coach getting up and saying on his team, it's a playoff game? All the chips are in the middle of the table. And this man gets up and says, we weren't ready to play. Y'all remember that? Here we are a year later, y'all. And really what Coach was talking about is something that is a problem for us. I don't think that it was not because of motivation-wise. I don't think because it was, we weren't fast enough or anything. I think it's just that this is a 2-year problem with the Dallas Cowboys. Here it is. The Cowboys are notorious for either 1 or 2 starts to the game. It's never nothing in the middle. The Cowboys either get off to an incredibly slow start or they come out extremely hot. There's no in-between ground. Hey, Joe. That's what I'm looking for tonight. Because unfortunately for us, when we get out to a slow start, it takes us about a quarter and a half before we finally get something going. But in the playoff games, when we get off to a slow start, we end up down almost by 20. And then that goes crazy and brings us back and gets us close and can't close the deal. He'll finish up with 330 yards and 3 touchdowns and maybe 1 interception or something like that. But this is the pattern of the Cowboys. When we played Green Bay a few years ago, got out to a slow start. We were down 30. Y'all remember that? Can we finally have a playoff game where we actually start off hot? If we do that, I'm ready to play football. But if you let us go with all these 10 straight 3-and-outs and, the defense on the field the whole game, what's up, Keith? Then we're going to have a problem tonight. I'll tell you that now. We already know about the turnovers. We ain't got to stick on that because if that has interceptions or we fumble the ball or anything like that, we already know that giving Brady extra possessions, we already know what they mean. We done seen the movie for 20 years. You see what I'm saying? We already know what's going to happen. It's about how we start the game that's going to tell us a lot about it because we start off slow. We don't come back fast. We don't. We come back, but we don't come back fast. This is the wrong quarterback to be playing starting off slow. All respect to Tom Brady. We can't, I'm not about to get on here and say nothing bad about him because, it'll just be a bunch of hot air. The dude is the greatest player of the game, but he can get hit in the mouth. Now, I will say that. How about that? He can get hit in the mouth. He can. He can. And that's what we got to do. It's all about attitude. Now, I don't think we're really going to get to Brady a lot. I'm gonna tell you that right now. What's up, Kev? I don't think we're gonna get to Brady a lot. And it's not because we can't. It's just that we all know how Tom Brady play football. He gets it out extremely quick and he throws it short. We all know that. He throws down to his tight end real quick, or he throws down to his running back. This is what he does. And every now and then he gonna test out Mike Evans and see if he get him a Godwin and all that. But he's an intermediate thrower of the football. I don't think we're gonna get to him. I don't. If you're looking for Dallas to have a 5-6 sack game, that's not. It's just my opinion. Of course, I hope it does, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Tom Brady's whole game plan is not to take a 7-step drop. It's not gonna happen tonight. Well, he back up 7 steps, then survey the field, then throw deep. That's not Brady is not going to do that tonight. But what we can do, even though it's throwing short, because he throws slants, he throws the little seam routes, he throws the pass to the back, out on swing pass to the backfield. He runs screen games. But these passes that are right up on the line, this is where the defense can be special tonight. Simply by getting your hands up, knocking the ball down. It's going to be right there. He's not throwing it. He ain't going to have time if he going to go that route. This is where the defense can play ball tonight. Swat the ball down. Get your hands up, which is stuff that we don't do a lot. But they need to do that tonight, because the idea now, what we can do is blitz, and this is one of these games where the term quarterback pressures is going to be in effect. I'll give you that one, because everybody knows the playbook on Tom Brady. Get him off his spot. But Brady has always had problems with, and Brady knows it's coming already. It's just that when you're going to do it. Brady already knows that pressure is coming up the middle tonight. Reason why you want to do that? Because you want to flush him out the pocket, which is not what he is. See what I'm saying? We may not sack him, but can we get him off his spot? Can we make him uncomfortable? Can he move? Another issue, can the front four by itself bring that type of pressure? Because if he does, then we got 7 people dropping back. I like that. I like that, actually. Brady's playbook has always said that a team that has a front four, those are the teams that give him the most problems. We have that, y'all. We have that. The other thing, defensively, as we've been asking for the last 2 years, can we stop the run? Because I guarantee you, even though great Tampa Bay has not had a good year running the football, and even though they benched Leonard Fournette and they replaced him with Mike, I guarantee you tonight, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will make a tremendous effort in running the football, because that is our weakness. Been that way. It just teams ain't really exploited it. Everybody talking about who gonna play the quarterback 2 position, all that kind of stuff. I'm saying that ain't gonna even be the issue. If our guys can't stop the run tonight, it's gonna be rough. Hankins is coming back. LVE is coming back. Everybody, I don't know if they made Bohanna active or not. That was what Mike McCarthy was talking about yesterday, about his name came up about who's going to be active for the game. He even mentioned that he said you got to have 46 players, I believe. He said his debate on is who's going to be. Is it going to be more offense or is it going to be more defense as far as roster goes? So this is the issue tonight. My saying about Bohanna is this: if you got to be in debate on whether Bohanna is going to play or not, That tell me Bohanna ain't done too well this year. He was a healthy scratch last week. Now they're debating on for beef in the middle, I guess, because you probably, beef in the middle because their center come back tonight, Jensen, the All-Pro. He comes back tonight. Now, so if you got a debate on whether, you're going to play him or not and he's healthy, they tell me he ain't done too well. Okay? That's what I got to say about that. Offensively, offensive line, guess what? Let's be honest. We've always had real problems with Vita Vea. He's playing tonight. Vita Vea pushed Connor Williams back. Vita Vea pushed Tyler Biadasz back. Vita Vea was a game wrecker. They don't have Shaq Barrett. He's, Shaq not there. It's just that they bullied us. I'm just giving y'all the facts so we can set up tonight. They bullied us in week 1. And most of y'all going to say, well, Dak didn't play. Dak broke his finger. Yeah, but Dak broke his finger in the fourth quarter. They bullied us. When we played them, in the first game a couple years ago in Tampa, even though Dak went crazy, they had Kellen Moore so scared, he gave up on the running game. Do y'all remember that? Because he made a decision to say, we can't run the football. Which leads to tonight. The question is, if they are stopping us running the ball, are we going to stay committed to it? Or is Kellen Moore going to be Kellen Moore? And y'all already know what that means. These are just the questions that I got for tonight, because I already know what Tampa fit to do. Tampa made a decision years ago. Y'all remember what Devin White said the first beginning part of the year when we played him? He knew what we were going to do. Y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember him saying we knew they were going to run short routes? We were just going to body up everybody. We were going to stuff the line of scrimmage, and we already knew they were going to throw quick. That's what he said after week 1. Please understand they coming to bully us again, even though they ain't bullied nobody all year. They 8-9. They ain't had a good year. If it was any other division, they would be at home right now. See what I'm saying? But he's here, and it's just some teams that are bad matchups for you. The Dallas Cowboys, when it comes, I'm just telling y'all the truth. I think we're going to win tonight, but I'm just telling y'all the truth because something has got to change. Because, see, these teams like the Buccaneers, the 49ers, these teams are bullies. We still try to be finesse. When you say bully, the first team you don't think about is the Dallas Cowboys. And I'm the type that if I'm coaching tonight, I believe in meeting a bully with a bully. I ain't got time for no finesse, which is what Kellen Moore is. I don't have time for cuteness tonight. You're going to have to physically move these guys out of the way. Because of the strength of this football team, and I know I got some of y'all Cowboy fans, such as I, some of y'all going to have a problem with what I'm getting ready to say. But it's been this way. I don't know why we try to change it. The strength of this football team is the running game. It is not Dak Prescott. Yeah, I'm gonna let that marinate a little bit because I could feel the tension right then when I just said that. I can feel the tension in the air when I just said that. The strength of this football team offensively, let me clear it up a little bit. The strength of this team offensively is not Dak Prescott. That means it is not CeeDee Lamb. It is not our tight ends. The strength of this football team are our 2 running backs, and in that sense, the offensive line. When you try to do something else, that's when we get in trouble. Dak Prescott is a complimentary quarterback. Boy, I'm getting in trouble right now. I want the ball in Brady's hands 50 times. I want him throwing 50 times because I know he's the strength of the football team. I want Patrick Mahomes throwing the ball 50 times. He's the strength of the football team. I do not want Dak Prescott throwing the ball over 30 times because he is not the strength of the football team. You get a ball to Mahomes, say go win. You get a ball to Burrow, say go win. You give it to Josh Allen, say go win the game. You don't do that to Dak Prescott. You want Dak Prescott throwing the ball under 30 times, and you want this running game to run the ball over 30 times in a game, and you want Dak Prescott only throwing 27. I will give Dak Prescott this, though. Play action game, he's one of the best in the whole league. That's what we got to have tonight. I need Dak to be play action Dak. I already know Dak is one throwing. So that, I know he won throwing. I know he has. But Kevin, see, this is where the Cowboy Nation is split. I'm not saying when my brother Kevin is split because what he just said is 100% true. But here's the question, though. Do you want Dak Prescott throwing 35 times tonight? Or do you want him throwing under 30? Most everybody going to say under 30. Just true. If you say Tampa Bay is throwing the ball on it 20 times tonight, you don't like that because you want Brady to throw it. Yeah, we gotta be honest and make this thing happen. Now, even though I said that, I have to be fair to that here. I'm not trashing him by no means. When the time comes, he has produced. When he did have to throw 30 plus times, sometimes 40, he's won a lot of games like that. We just don't want it to happen because the more he throw it means Tony Pollard. This is the reason why you don't want him throwing that being a time. Because that being Pollard not going to run the ball. That means Ezekiel Elliott not going to run the ball. If Dak is throwing that way, we're going to look at the end of the night and going to see that Ezekiel Elliott only carried the ball 11 times. And we're going to see that Tony Pollard only carried about 9 times. That's not going to win. Not tonight, it ain't. Last year, Tony Pollard, as much as they said he needed the ball, they said it last year. He has to touch the ball. We got to the 49ers. He carried the ball 4 times the entire game. The man that they said needed the ball, he only touched the ball 4 times in the playoff game. I pray to God tonight that Kellen Moore don't do this to me tonight. And I have to say this because Kellen Moore is very unpredictable. And y'all know it. And so the question is, how we gonna act when things don't quite go our way? He gave up on the running game before. He gave up on it the first game of the year, where he was a little bit more consistent with it, but he gave up on it. We can't give up on the running game. We can't. I don't want this ball game to be in the hands of Dak Prescott. Now, y'all can say what y'all want to say. I'm just telling you what I don't want. Y'all may want it. That's up to you. Dak very well may throw for 450 yards if it's on him. He's capable. I just don't want it. I don't want it. I don't. I don't. I don't want Dak Prescott throwing no more than 30 times tonight. If we can, and of course the scoreboard would dictate that. We should win this game, y'all. We're the better team. It's no question about that. We are the better team. We are the better team. We're supposed to win tonight. I'm saying we are going to win. Let me just go and cut through the chase now. Everybody put your score up. I just want to get a vibe. I think it's going to be a low scoring game. I think it's going to be somewhere around Dallas 20-24, Tampa maybe 13, or 24-16, somewhere in that area. Kush says touchdown difference. Everybody put your score up. Let me see. Damon puts up before I put that, Damon, that's a great point right there. I'm glad you got me back on track. I got it wrote down too. Let me ask y'all this question. How many times have y'all seen Dak Prescott throw the ball away? I mean, when have you seen it that he just throws the ball away? He don't. He always try to make a play. He just don't throw it away. I've never seen. I don't remember Dak actually knowing it's not there. Throw the ball to the sideline, throw it away, live another play. No, he try to make a play. That's what get him in a little trouble too. Another thing, like Damien just said, hey, everybody talking about the running game. Guess what? Let's include for one game. Let's get Mississippi State Dak out. If his ankle ain't right by now, he done played a whole year on it, ain't had no problems, and at least with his ankle since he came back. Listen to me. Bring Mississippi State Dak Prescott back tonight, because the running game can include his name on it. We can have a 3-headed horse tonight. Y'all saw what Daniel Jones did yesterday? Oh, my God. I didn't know Daniel Jones watched tape of Michael Vick before he came out and played. Man had over 80 yards rushing. Give me the 3-headed monster of Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, Tony Pollard. That might be pretty formidable. Forget the Dan Marino Dak Prescott. Forget that. Forget the Dan Marino classic pocket quarterback tonight. Forget that. If you're going to make him pass, give me some bootlegs, please. Can we get him out the pocket? That's when he's dangerous. Give me the bootlegs. Forget him just standing back in the pocket. Give me the Mississippi State or some flashes of it. Give me the Mississippi. Give me the zone reads. Give me the zone. And look, I ain't waiting until we get in the red zone to do the zone read. I ain't waiting until it's no. Make these guys think. And then if you get it going, now when you look out and try to pass it, it's one-on-one everywhere. I take my chances with CD on anybody. One-on-one. Now you make it easy for them. Tampa Bay probably is going to run a whole lot of zone defense tonight because the book is out on Dak Prescott that he's having trouble reading defenses now. So the more you drop people back, you're taking a chance and saying, hey, that means that the running game ought to be wide open too, I may add. But since everybody is going to this zone look on Dak and Dak is not helping, I guarantee you, Tampa, as much as they love the blitz, I can actually see them dropping back a lot tonight. Because they just figured Dak gonna throw us one. A lot of little subplots to this thing tonight. I believe Cowboys will win by 24-16. I've seen a couple other scores up here. Shane said 31-17 Cowboys. That's 2 touchdowns. Wow. Greg says 34-20. 34-20. So I guess everybody just believe in what I said. Everybody believe we the better team. I don't know if we 14 points better, but I gotta admit, I got too much respect for for Brady and Brian Leftwich. I just don't think we're that good. Now, what we do know, see, and this is the problem I have with the Cowboys. What I do know, the Cowboys are explosive. Joe says 35-20. See, the Cowboys are explosive. We saw it multiple times this year, and then we got the Cowboys that played the Tennessee and Washington. You just don't know what team gonna show up. I'll even throw in the Green Bay game. We lost a few games, and the Jacksonville game. These are we showed up and then we let them come back. We score a lot of points. I mean, this is the team that you just don't know who's gonna show up. This offense is averaging over 30 points a game since Dak been back. Look, I mean, all signs point to us. We should win this game. Joe said he believe it's going. Joe said it's going to be a shootout. I think our defense is too good, Joe, for it to be a shootout. I don't think Tom Brady can just march up and down the field. No, we ain't like that. Now, I will give you this, Joe. If we don't stop the run, then yeah, it could be a long night for us. And then the pressure would fall on Dak Prescott. It's just that simple. We're the better team, y'all. I'll be the first to say, if I thought we were in trouble, I would tell you. We might be in a little trouble tonight. I don't feel that way tonight. I don't. Y'all just don't believe it. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike, I see you. Mike said, balls should be a great game. Turnover will be the factor. Close game, but Boston rolling with Tampa Bay 24, Dallas 17. If the Cowboys can apply pressure up the middle, we talked about that, to mess with Brady, then the Cowboys will win. Two things: run the ball and apply pressure, defensively up the middle. Mike, you came in late, but that's exactly what I said earlier. We already talked about. We got to knock him off his spot. So he going to get that. There ain't no question. Can't nobody stop the pass rush, but we got to earn the right to get there. We got to earn the right. If it's 3rd and 2, we ain't going to get to see that. 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, when we know Brady got to pass it, we coming. And he going to get the ball out quick. So we just got to see how our guys can play. Some of y'all wonder about the cornerback 2 position. I think we're going to be all right. It's just that y'all lower your expectations, thinking that whoever our cornerback 2 is going to be like Trayvon Diggs. No. As long as you don't let nobody over the top. We can play bend, but don't break defense. We can limit them to field goals. We just can't let them get over the top for the explosive plays. Huh? Now, let me talk to y'all again. See, when the national media, I don't care what you're talking about, sports, politics, whatever, the media kind of sets the flow. It pretty much makes people's narratives what they are. Because you're listening to this. Most of us don't research football. Most of us don't watch film. Most of us don't do nothing. What we do is we watch the game. We form our own analysis. And then we let primarily First Take and Undisputed, shape the rest of our narrative. That's what majority. Now, some of y'all on here, y'all watch film. Some of y'all, actually study the game and all that. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about the average fan who watches the game, knows the game, watches the game, and then they turn the TV off. And then they'll say they have in their mind what went wrong, what went right, everything else. And then the first thing on Monday morning or tape it, you turn it on to First Take, and then you turn it on to Undisputed. Those two shows are the most popular sports shows, in the world. First Take has been number one for God knows how long. It has made Stephen A. Smith a millionaire. It has made Skip Bayless a millionaire. Skip Bayless, whether y'all know it or not, even after the little fiasco with Mr. Hamlin going down and everybody ticked off and all that kind of stuff, Fox gave him a 3-year extension for $32 million, even after what he said in the tweet. Because they know this dude generates ratings. Then when you add in a Shannon Sharp, here it is, who is a Cowboy hater. Stephen A. Smith, Cowboy hater. But on Mondays through Fridays, these are the dominant people that you hear. That's all you hear. And so if you're hearing, here's the narrative that I want to say. I said this in the chat group earlier this morning. We have been conditioned, and plus from what we've seen, I don't want to dilute that. And what we've seen is true. Cowboys get off to slow starts. That's true. Dak has got a little leaky in his in interceptions, whether it's his fault, quote unquote, or somebody else's fault. The bottom line is goes down as an INT. They don't go down in the stat book and say it's an almost not his fault interception. No, it's an INT. That's what it says. He's got a little leaky. That's what your eye test says. And then we'll come into the game and almost be anticipating something to go wrong. That comes from Stephen A. Smith's world famous saying, what can go wrong will go wrong. Just wait, he says. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. The Cowboys are gonna blow it. You just wait. Just be patient, he says. But you never hear nothing about this, y'all. The Buccaneers, see, everybody talking about the Buccaneers today like they are 12-5. Tampa Bay is 8-9. They have not had a good year. There is a reason why they are 8-9. Tom Brady has not had a great year. He had a good game other day when Mike Evans had those 3 touchdowns. That was a good game, but before then, they finished with a losing record. As I said earlier, if they win another division, they would not even be in the playoffs right now. They got in at an 8-9. And I know some of y'all saying, well, it's 0-0 now. No, your record says who you are. You're 8-9. You ain't been that good this year. So I said all that to say this. Why in the narrative, because Brady's thrown interceptions too, y'all, whether y'all know it or not. Why in the narrative why are they saying if Tampa gets off to a slow start, they're going to be in trouble? Or why are they saying that Tom Brady has to protect the ball? Why are they saying if Tom throws an interception to Dallas, it could? Why aren't they saying that? Why aren't they saying everybody thinking Tampa Bay all of a sudden is about to run over us? They ain't ran the ball well all year. Leonard Fournette got benched. They went another direction. Now the narrative today is, Fournette, playoff Fournette go show up to what? And this is the narrative that a lot of people are relaying. And I'm saying I'm just taking the opposite approach today. Like, Tampa Bay may get off to a slow start themselves, but they may not have no choice. If they can't get nothing going, we're going to beat their brains out tonight. Why is everybody anticipating Dallas to play to mess it up? And it is. We do have some Pro Bowl and All Pro players on on defense, I mean, they can perhaps wreck a game. Hello. I mean, Michael Parsons could go completely cuckoo tonight. You know, it's hey. I mean, hey, I mean, we don't even entertain that. What's up, Smokey? We don't even entertain that. I mean, do you realize that we could go crazy tonight? You realize D Law can be a game record tonight? I'm just saying. Who was this? Key asked me earlier. She may be gone. Key asked, "What do you think about the Diggs Evans matchup?" Well, we shut him down in the first game. He had that one touchdown from about 2 yards. A little fade route. He only had 3 catches for 31 yards against Diggs. I mean, he ain't done nothing. He's not gonna run past Diggs. He's physical. They got a bunch of possession guys. We should keep these guys in front of us. So I'm not worried about Mike Evans. I'm not. I'm not worried about nobody. I'm not. I'm seriously not. Huh? Why ain't nobody saying that the Cowboys could go off? Matter of fact, a lot of people think we're gonna lose tonight. But the reason why is because of the narrative that's been put out. So I'm saying, I'm not saying it just to eliminate the thought of losing. I just believe the bottom line is the better teams usually win during this time. That's why uh, you know, that's why you saw some of the things that you were seeing in the playoff games earlier. A lot of people shouldn't be surprised that the Giants beat the Vikings. The last time I checked, a physical football team usually overpowers a finesse football team. That's what Minnesota is. The Giants hit you in your mouth. I'm not surprised that the Giants beat them. See what I'm saying? Jacksonville, hot team. I mean, Chargers. I mean, the Chargers always a team that lives on the edge, and most of the time they fall off of it. You see what I'm saying? That's why Jacksonville came of the better teams usually win during this time, whether they're on the road or whether they're at home. It's just that simple. No, I'm not live on Podbean. Something going on over there. I'm gonna upload it over there, but I'm not on Podbean. Thank you, Smith. I see you. It's really just that simple, y'all. It really is. The better teams win. So what I'm saying is we're the better team. I don't care nothing about number 12 on the other side. This ain't, I don't care about what he did in New England. I don't even care what he did 2 years ago. I respect him. I know who he is. I know he's the GOAT. I understand that. But this team right here, the GOAT led this team to an 8-9 record. I ain't going by like 2 years ago. That team not there. This is a primarily older football team that is not fast. They're a possession type team with a great quarterback, no question about it. And you can win like that. It just shouldn't be tonight. It should be. It's just not going. It shouldn't be tonight. That's all I'm saying. We're a better team. We just need to play like it. And I promise you, one way or the other, I will be back right here. But I have a different. It's either I'm coming back talking trash. Well, I ain't gonna talk trash. I'm just gonna say we did what we were supposed to do. Win, whether that's by 1 point or whether it's by 14 points. See, right now, I could care less if we win and struggle. Just win. I don't care nothing about. See, the Cowboys have always told y'all the Cowboys either win spectacularly or they lose spectacularly. When I say lose, I'm saying it's just kind of like the Washington game last week. It's how you lose. And see that it's so dramatic how they lose. It's mind boggling. Then when they win, it's always drama, or even if they blow somebody out, is they win spectacular or there's no in between ground. I just think we're supposed to win. Now I just saw you, Mike. Everybody kind of can have they kind of opinions about this. If the Cowboys lose, do they get rid of McCarthy? I've always said, Jerry Jones said it at the first meeting in preseason, that the expectations were a deep playoff run in the middle of the year. Their expectation was, from Jerry Jones' mouth, a deep playoff run. That means more than one win this year. So even if we do beat Tampa Bay, that ain't what he's talking about. But I will say this: if we lose tonight, then I believe the seat of head coaching gets incredibly hot, because you had 2-12 back-to-back win, 2-12 win seasons back-to-back, and you got knocked out in the first round of the playoffs. If we lose tonight, then yeah, I think that there's gonna be some real discussion, because they're gonna say you're not the man for the job. But what Cowboy fans need to understand is this: a lot of y'all have already got Mike McCarthy's bags packed. Okay, but here's my question: what's the alternative? The only name that I can come up with, because the name that most of y'all coming up with is not going to happen, and that's Sean Payton. It's not going to happen, because Sean Payton is going to demand a lot of power, and Jerry Jones is not giving up the type of power that Sean Payton wants. So we can just kill that. Sean Payton wants decision making plus the paycheck. He wants total decision making on what. And Jerry Jones not doing that. That would eliminate half the stuff that Jerry and Steven do. Them boys are not giving it up. So you ain't getting that. I believe that Joe is absolutely right. I believe that the obvious choice would be Dan Quinn, which I wouldn't really have a problem with at all, because he has the mind of these players. He did take a team to the Super Bowl. They did blow the lead, as we all know. But he is one coach that's walking around that can say, I took my team to the Super Bowl. Y'all know that. Atlanta Falcons blowed the 28-3 lead against this same Tom Brady and the Patriots. But he took his team to the Super Bowl. He's an obvious person. But I want to know what y'all think the alternative is. Because if it's not Dan Quinn, who y'all talking about that's gonna fit the criteria? We already know that you not getting no power. So what coach, big name coach, is coming not wanting power? It just is there, it's done. You can go get one of these college coaches, somebody, just bring in and coach the team. But do you really want a young coach like that, such as Kellen Moore, running this team? Man, the players will run over Kellen Moore. He ain't that type of dude. He's not. And you ain't going to get nobody from college either. Who you gonna go get? I mean, come on. So I agree with you, Mike. I believe that the conversation, if they lose tonight, one and done again, I believe that there will be some tremendous discussions. I was one to say, I'll let you in on it, Mike. I was one to say it, that he should be gone if you go one and done. But I started thinking about this thing, and my position has slightly changed, because there ain't too many guys that could come, what he did. Let me just be honest with y'all. Okay, let me be honest with y'all. Mike McCarthy's done a great job this year. Yes, he has. Um, and I'm saying that before the kickoff. I'm saying that even if we lose. The reason why I'm saying that is because people done forgot. You know, Dak was gone for a whole month. Everybody counted us out. They changed the way that they played. They won games with Cooper Rush. Those 5 games are the reason why we are where we are now. You won with a backup quarterback in Cooper Rush. We won. Mike McCarthy deserves credit, regardless of tonight. And how many coaches can you say won 12 games back to back seasons? I mean, we got to be careful what you want to get rid of in order to bring somebody in. Here's another one. E. Kush, great question. Love my coach from Michigan. No, I'm a Michigan Wolverine fan. He said, "Do you think Harbaugh would leave Michigan to coach Dallas?" No, not because he can't. It's just that Harbaugh don't fit the Dallas narrative. He too blue collar to be working with Jerry Jones. Mike McCarthy is the same way. But see, Harbaugh would want to come with some power too. I think Harbaugh would want to come with some power. Jerry not gonna get that up. Dan Quinn would not want the power though. As crazy as that may sound. He would want the power to say who he want on his defense. See that? See what I'm saying? I believe that, and we get into the future here, but I believe that if Mike McCarthy is gone, I believe that Kellen Moore stays as offensive coordinator because Jerry Jones will tell him, now, you can go get anybody you want, but you're going to leave Kellen Moore right here. It's just another way to do the same thing. I believe that he would be the offensive coordinator, and that's a good thing because the guys know the offense. They score. They got, top 2 or 3 offense in the league. That's fine. Dan Quinn would want power on who come on his defense, though. But he wouldn't want the power of a general manager or all that type of stuff. If McCarthy is gone. And if we lose tonight, that's going to be the talk. Cedric Morris, he go to 49er fans. Here they come. See what I'm saying? The boxes and mouth balls already ready. And that would kill me. Because everybody thinking, I'm sorry. I'm from the old school. Your record, I know it's any given Sunday or any given Monday night and all that kind of stuff. And it's just one game. But you are 8-9 for a reason. You got some holes somewhere. You're 8-9 for a reason. I don't know why everybody treating Tampa Bay like all of a sudden they the world champions. I don't get it. Brady done played all week. I ain't seen this much confidence in Tom Brady in since last year. They're 8-9. I don't care nothing about. Look, I love Brady. He from Michigan. He my quarterback. Love Brady. Been with him a long time. Loved him when he was in New England. Loved him except when he played us. I love him in Tampa Bay. Once you see, you're a Michigan man. I'm with the Michigan. I'm with all Michigan. Brady is a Michigan Wolverine. I'm with him. I love him. Know what he can do. I just don't need him to do it tonight. I need him to go on. Everybody got a rumor saying he gonna play with the Raiders next year. That's what everybody's kind of leaning to. Go to Vegas and play. I'm trying to make him go to Vegas tonight. If that's where he going, he already got a job already. I think it's with NBC or Fox. It's already signed. He gonna go do the analyst thing and all that kind of stuff. So it's already done. Huh? Let him go. Let him go play in Vegas. I'm trying to get him there tonight. I'm not stunning him. I'm really not. I'm not. Eddie Woods, if you looking at me, I ain't asked for no phone calls yet. Or if you calling me, hold on a second. One of my best friends. I gotta see what you're talking about. Yo.
You got plenty of food for the rest of the week, son?
Yeah, I'm live right now, son.
Oh,
I'm live, and yeah, you on the show right now, actually. You live. I'm talking about you are actually live right now.
Okay.
Since you're 49, so now you want to switch. Now you want to switch the narrative now, since you're on the show now. Okay. First of all, let me make sure I get the personal. I wasn't gonna answer the phone. I thought you were watching me actually, because I ain't opened up the lines yet. But ladies and gentlemen, this is one of my best friends for over. How long we been friends now? 30 some odd years. It was 35.
Yeah.
Right about 35 years. This is Eddie Woods. He lives in Kansas City right now, but he's a 49er fan. All right, which automatically means he is a Dallas Cowboy hater, and Lord knows he is. So he on the line right now. He didn't even know he was on the line. Now he come. Now watch. Y'all just listen. Watch this. What you want to know, man?
I'm about to bring someone else on the line with me. Another 49er fan. Just one moment, sir.
See what I'm saying? Y'all see this is. See, I already know he's finna call.
Hey, Housey. Yeah.
See right there.
We live on the show right now. I just called Lewis, and we're on the big time show. So. Oh, okay.
See what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, we're live. First of all, Eddie Woods was calling me just to be calling me. But once I said he's live on the show, and ladies and gentlemen, this call won't be long because I ain't fit to come on here and dominate. Now I knew when he said he was calling, I knew who else he was about to call, because this is another 49er fan that's on here. A friend. Hey son, hold up, son. I'm talking. I'm on the show. Don't interrupt. This is my show. This is not your show. Okay, let's get it straight. All right, this other guy that's on here has been a friend of mine for another 30 years, 30 some odd years as well. So I got two of I consider them brothers that I got on here, and they are 49er fans, which, as I just said about it before, they are obvious Dallas Cowboy haters. They definitely are. I've known it since we've been 17, 18 years old. They don't like the Cowboys, just like I don't like the 49ers. Now, the reason why they want to get on here now is because you're about to witness. I'm going to let them have the dance floor. You're about to witness what I've been dealing with for about the last 30 years. I'm just gonna sit back. Watch how I do this, y'all. So we gotta hey brothers, listen. We're on the show. It's a lot of people watching right now. Listen, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this smooth. What I'm gonna do is call your name out, and then I'm gonna let y'all dance on the dance floor, and then I'm gonna shut you down, and then I'm gonna let the other one talk. All right, we ain't gonna have this yep hollering and all that kind of stuff on the phone. All right, Eddie, go on, run the show, son. Here we go. Listen to this. Yeah.
It's an awful day right now. It's an awful day. I hope things work out for you guys tonight, but we have a few applications left, just a few. It's not too late to sign up to be on the Bang Bang wagon. Have you guys beat Tom Brady before? I don't think y'all ever. Have y'all ever beaten Tom Brady?
Are you asking me the question now?
No. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. I played the role. We have not beat Tom Brady before. New England or Tampa Bay. Yeah.
It's not a role. It's not a role. It's just the truth.
Yeah.
You guys gonna beat Tom Brady tonight? Just trying to hear from you.
Definitely. I'd say 24-16. That's what I say.
24-16.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, after tonight, just let me know what pick in the draft y'all have. And it'll be here in Kansas City. So you'll get a first day pick. I'm not sure how early the pick may be, but just let me know. Because you guys might be on the clock right after tonight's game.
Thank you for your brief thing. You will not say nothing else.
I'm real easy with you right now. time since we on the air.
Yeah, we on the air. Yeah, we ain't gonna talk like we usually talk. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my other brother. This is Housley Mabry, who lives in. You still in Cincinnati, man, or what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he lives in Cincinnati. We're all from Memphis, but they moved on and got jobs and all that kind of stuff. And he's a 49er fan who lives in Cincinnati. And here he go. You can dance on the dance floor.
Well, to the 3 people listening and the 2 by mistake, I want to tell you this. You will never hear me say this. So I want y'all to win tonight.
Actually, before you, go ahead. Go ahead.
Can I get the dance floor?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Is it the Tata slide or is this my dance floor?
I'm sorry. You got. I'm sorry. I did say that.
I thought. Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to clear this up.
You got it.
Thanks. As I was rudely interrupted, all right, by Skip Bayless. So I want y'all to win tonight because if you win tonight, do you know where you got to fly to next? You know where you got to take a flight to? You come to the Bay. And it'd be nothing more to make me more happy to send you home again. Because you and I know you're probably not going to win tonight because you'll do something stupid, intersection, whatever. But accident, wait to happen. If you do, you're going to see how pretty it is in San Francisco. I'm telling you that right now. It is so pretty right now. I am telling you. It's not Jimmy G. We're not going to be up by 14 and throw it right back to you. We're going to keep stumping on you and stumping on you. And then all this Mike Malarkey talk, all this old firing, get that all ready. Get it ready. Get it ready. Because you're not going to beat us. I'm just telling you that now. So all this big time live and all this, you only got maybe 2 more shows left. And then you're getting ready for baseball. All right? Okay? So make sure I don't know what you do, big time live club. I don't know what it is. Club, whatever, club live, whatever it is. But get your baseball show ready for all you Cowboys.
No, the Lakers. He had the Lakers.
Oh, Lakers too.
That's short-lived too, though. That's short-lived.
Well,
that's short-lived. That's short-lived.
So stick to football. But understand this, what's going to happen. I am rooting for you tonight, okay? Please understand that. Because I can't wait for y'all to come down to the Bay and y'all get some pretty action going on, baby. Because it's so pretty right now, baby. It's so
Notice I took it real light. I was trying to be real professional and cordial with the whole situation. I knew the fire was going to come out with you, House. That's why I went first.
Yeah,
it just went real smooth.
There's a reason why I'm not going to be invited back. Because man, try to take my dad. But let me tell you, if you want the ratings to go up, and for you 3 people listening, I need to be on the show once a week to give you a reality check. I need to go back. It just can't be no rah all the time. Don't nobody want to listen to that. You want to hear somebody to tell you the truth, and that's what you want. You want the truth, and I don't know if you can handle the truth, like he said in a few good men. You can't handle the truth. You know what I'm saying? So if you want the ratings to go up, and we want to multiply this 3 times 3 and get 9, listen to it. What we need to do is have me on the show once a week, so y'all can go back and forth, and we look into all this stuff over and over again, and we talk back and forth. But I tell you the truth. All right, all this. Oh, we're great, and Dak's great, and our defense, man, our defense is trash. Michael Parsons ain't showed up in 5 weeks. Okay? And you got Mike Look, time managers are y'all going to lose game on that alone. You know that. He's going to do something stupid. He might throw the flag on a kickoff. Who knows? So just be ready tonight.
I think you got enough in that house. Thank you.
All right, listen,
got enough in there.
Listen, gentlemen, I appreciate you, Housley. What you said is what I already talked about. I said that because I had a lot of 49er fans in here harassing me already. I had said that the 49er fans may be the only time in history that the 49er fans are actually pulling for the Cowboys to win, just for the simple fact that we can come up there in y'all house and y'all think y'all gonna beat our brains out. That's what you're thinking. So, but that's why I said, it ain't gonna be no fun to Tampa come because y'all killed Tampa. We already know that. But it's just the fact that the Cowboys are coming to San Francisco that just really excites you? The only thing I'm gonna say is this, because I'm not looking forward. I'm just looking toward the Tampa Bay Buccaneers tonight. But I will leave you with this: be careful what you ask for. Just remember this, huh? I leave that with you. I mean, I know you. I got plenty. I ain't gonna say nothing about Mr. Purdy because I got to get to him first. See, I got to get past Brady first. But if I get to him, I'm gonna bust that little bubble that you talking about. What you say is so Purdy in San Francisco. Is that what you said?
You listen.
Okay.
It took you 30 years to listen.
Yeah.
But that's why
I got something to say about that, but I ain't no sense of me saying it if we ain't playing, y'all. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm just gonna stay on Tampa Bay tonight, and then I hopefully I'll see you next week. I have plenty to say about Mr. Purdy.
So we can set up a big time show date.
I ain't say all that. Can
we get another phone call?
I didn't say all that. I mean, I opened up.
If we got a lot of 49ers calling in, just let me just do the talking for them.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna open up. I was getting ready to open up the lines, then Eddie called. So really, this is the first one. But as soon as y'all hang up, by the way, everybody, the phone line is open now. You can go ahead and call in, because I'm gonna get these guys off, because I don't feel like talking to them. Eddie Woods, are you at home, son? Are you at home, Eddie?
Yeah, I am.
Are you
I
leaving?
just walked in the door. No, I'll be here.
All right, you already know what time it is. I'll holler at
you. Yes, sir.
Goodbye, Hauser, because y'all ain't talking about nothing. Bye.
All right.
Actually, waiting to happen.
Actually, waiting to happen.
Bye.
Bang, 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 bang.
Bang, bang, not again. Bang, bang, not again.
See what I'm talking about? Goodbye. See, I got to hang up with them because they'll keep going. So this is what I have to go through, y'all. This is just two of them. I got plenty more that like that. I ain't counted to the Steeler fans yet. And see, I know these Steeler fans are watching too. They just real quiet. But they waiting on me too. I already know. Phone line open, y'all. Y'all talk to me. I hate to get rudely interrupted by San Francisco 49er fans. They really do want to see us too. I'm telling you. They want to see us. Phone lines open. Let me get to some questions that I thought I saw in here. Shane said when the Cowboys win tonight, the 49ers think the weather's bad. Now just wait till that tornado from Texas hit them. Oh, trust me, Shane. Oh, I got something to say about the 49ers. I just want to make sure I get to them first. I just want to make sure I get there. If I get there, I could have had a comeback for all that stuff. But I got to make sure I get there first. Because ain't no sense in me talking about them before long. Hey, 49, we're going to hit your quarterback or he's going to poop in his diapers. Don't worry, let's get there first. Let's get there. Oh, let's get there first. I thought I saw something else. Let's just make sure. I think the last point I think I was on was Mike McCarthy. Personally, my position changed because who's your alternative? Excuse me, a realistic alternative. If your alternative is calling people whose number one is going to break the bank with their salary, they're not coming without any type of desire to try to run stuff. The name came up of Jim Harbaugh. Harbaugh has earned the right to come and ask for some power. He's earned the right to do that. Because if you want him so bad, that's what you're going to have to give him. Because if not, he'll just stay in Michigan and he got all power there and get the same amount of money. So, and I think he's already come back and kind of killed that. But money talks, and that's just what I'm thinking. So I don't know who y'all, you want McCarthy gone, et cetera, but who's the replacement? I'm not Sean Payton's agent by no means. I'm not Sean Payton. Don't know what he got in his head. Sean Payton will have a lot of options. I just think that one of the things that he's going to require is that he's going to want power. So I don't know why Cowboy fans keep calling his name out, and we all know that Jerry Jones will hold on to the power until he dies. the Jones family gonna be in their position. He's not letting another coach come in and take over a spot that he's given his son and a position that he holds himself. Jerry Jones wants to be in the spotlight, as we all know. Jerry Jones wants to have that general managership, and so that if we do win, he can say he did it his way. He's not giving it up. He tried to do that with Jimmy. We all know what happened there. Jimmy is the only coach in history. Now, y'all talking about accidents waiting to happen and stuff. We still haven't recovered from that. Jimmy Johnson is the only person in history to win 2 straight Super Bowls and lose his job. Have you ever heard of that? I still ain't got over that. And I'm much older than a lot of you guys. Just in case some of y'all don't know, we won in 92 and 93, and Jimmy got all the credit for that, as he should have. He orchestrated the trades. He did all that. And then Jerry wanted the credit for himself, and ended up Jimmy Johnson lost his job after winning 2 straight Super Bowls. Like, what else do you want a coach to do? He lost it. We haven't recovered then. So they ought to tell you that he had a problem with Bill Parcells. He gave it up a little bit later to let Parcells do it. It just didn't sit right until he overran Bill Parcells by getting a player that he did not want. That player name was Terrell Owens. Bill Parcells didn't want Terrell Owens. Jerry Jones did. The rest, they say, is history. Parcells left right after that. So Jerry wants a puppet, a good puppet that's not going to challenge his authority. Mike McCarthy, who wanted to get back in the game of coaching, fit that bill perfectly. A Super Bowl winning coach, that's the bonus. He won a Super Bowl. He's been to the playoffs consistently, but he didn't want no power. That's perfect. That's what Jerry wants. That's why I said we have another coach. He's already on the coaching staff now, and that's Dan Quinn. So you gotta be careful about what you ask for, because you bring one of these little young college coaches in, you're gonna get your brains kicked in. Just that simple. All right, nobody ain't called in. We're gonna go ahead and close up for the night. For the day. Y'all have a great game tonight. Get fired up. Get your clothes ready. Get your popcorn ready. Get everything else going. It's showtime tonight. Ain't no excuses. We're a better football team. We are. We're a better football team. We're supposed to win tonight. We are. No question about it. We're supposed to win tonight. I'm looking for us to play well immediately. I'm looking forward tonight. We should get by Tampa Bay. I don't care if it's a 1-point victory. Just win. Style points don't matter now. The only question is, did you advance? That's it. We done been through all the X's and O's. We done figured out all what we need to do. Now the guys got to just go out there and hit somebody in their mouth. That's all they got to do. That's what I'm planning on seeing tonight. Ain't no question. I'm done. All right, I'm done. Ain't nothing else to talk about. It's showtime. It's time, y'all. This either be, as Hauser said earlier, this will either be my last show for the football season, or I'll start getting my year in review shows together, or I'll be back and start getting ready to talk about San Francisco. It's either one of the two. Gotta go through this long off season again, like we did last year after losing San Francisco. This is what I'm getting ready to do. Trust me, the year in review shows. If y'all, I'm gonna tell you now, if y'all don't want the truth, y'all might as well not even look at me, because I'm going off. If it's needed. If it's needed, I'm going off. Let the chips fall where they may. Don't start getting ready for the draft and all that kind of stuff. But if we win, one focus and one focus alone, the San Francisco 49ers. a team that I despise. I almost want to go to that game too. Now I'm thinking about it. Housley, you watching this still? I see you. Eddie, are you watching this? You know, we might need to. I'm willing. I may be willing to take a trip to San Francisco for this. If we pull it out, I may be willing to go to that game. If you watch it, Housley, don't worry about it. Because if y'all not, then I'll catch y'all a little bit later. Since y'all 49er fans, I would love to go to San Francisco and just shut that whole place up. What's up, Scott? You ready, Scott? Are y'all ready tonight? That's all I want to know. All I want to know is y'all ready. That's all I want to. I want to know if y'all ready. Stephen A. You know the game big. All these Stephen A. done went to Florida. Now he's in Tampa Bay. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? I can't stand it. Why didn't you go to any other game? This would be a huge watch game tonight. I hope the boys show up. All right. If y'all don't make the phone call, I'm out of here. Appreciate y'all so much. We'll see you win or lose. I'm not going to do a watch party tonight. I'm going to sit here in my house by myself and watch this. All right. I'm telling y'all that. Don't look for me. If we win or lose, I'm not coming later tonight. Well, I don't know. I might. But I'm definitely going to do a show tomorrow evening, Tuesday evening. Talk about the game tonight, win or lose. Cause you know, I gotta. If we lose, I gotta come. See, I ain't gonna come straight to y'all if we lose, cause I ain't got time. You know, I'd be upset. I gotta cool down. If we win, I probably still need to cool down. Cause I'm gonna be too drained. Cause I feel like I'm playing. You see what I'm saying? So I got to make sure I get my cool down period, and I'll hop on tomorrow at some point, and then we can go check it out. Ultra Cowboy, hey Ultra Cowboy, I'm sorry, I just seen you saying Cowboys lose. They really need to think if Dak and Kellen are the answer. 49ers winning with a third string quarterback. They say Cowboys lose to an 8-9 team. Some people need to go. I'm not gonna argue with that at all, Ultra Cowboy. You see, tonight, I close with this. Tonight is more than just the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're the primary focus, but it's more than that. This tonight is a way to start changing the narrative about the Dallas Cowboys. It's also a way to take the monkey, you know, even though it's just one wild card win, it's taking the proverbial monkey off Dak's back. You know, you ain't got but one win, and you know, however many playoff tries with that one win. You know, you need to get that second win. You need to get it going. It'll also kill one of it's a culture changing win. The narrative will change. You make the divisional round. Nobody will pay, you know, you're playing with house money if you win this game, because nobody will pick the Cowboys to beat the 49ers in San Francisco, except Cowboy fans. Nobody will pick. So you're going to be playing with house money, but you get a chance to change the narrative. This narrative they're thinking that, you know, don't make no difference. It's the playoffs. The Cowboys going to freeze up, or whatever the case may be. You got to get it going tonight. It's a culture changing. This is how you build on your 12-win year. You know, this is the type of game that is bigger than just Tampa. You get to slay a giant that has given us problems. I ain't even talking about the New England stuff, because, you know, that was so long ago. If he don't look, the man done played 20 years. If he's played the Cowboys only 7 times, I mean, come on. I mean, he, you know, that ain't a lot to even be really talking about. but it's the fact that you beat Brady that would bring confidence to your team. If the Cowboys win this, it's kind of like that game that year, I think in 14, when nobody gave us a chance to beat Seattle in Seattle when they were the Legion of Boom and we beat them, and then they ran off about 13 straight. That's the kind of win I'm talking about. They say you can't beat the good teams. Tampa really is not a good team. They're 8-9. They're not. It's not the world championship team from a couple of years ago, but it's Brady. So you automatically get so much respect when it's Brady. If you're able to take Brady down, then that'll give this team Superman type confidence. These are the wins that you need to change the culture, the mindset, the narrative. As much trash as Stephen A. Smith is talking, you let the Cowboys win tonight. He'll do hard. He'll do his best to try not to get the Cowboys credit because he's gonna jump on San Francisco bandwagon then. See what I'm saying? So it'll change real quick. You won't even give because he pick everybody to lose, all this kind of stuff, saying we're not this, we're not that. I haven't even watched Undisputed, so I don't even know what Shannon Sharp has said yet. But I'm quite sure I would bet that he even picked the Cowboys to win tonight. But I wouldn't be surprised though if he done add a whole bunch of mess on it and all that kind of stuff. This is how you start shutting people up because you're gonna make them look stupid. This is what need to happen. With a win tonight. And I think we're going to get it done. All right, y'all. That's all I got to say about it. I'll see y'all later. Probably tomorrow. One way or another. Yeah, Shane said we need to win the Super Bowl in order to shut Stephen A. Smith up. Well, the goalpost changed. At first, the goalpost was Stephen A. was saying, at first, or a lot of people saying we weren't even going to make the playoffs. Especially after Dak went down, when Cooper Rush took over. It's a lot of folks that were saying that we weren't even going to make the playoffs. We changed that narrative. The usual narrative is that the Cowboy fans always smile in September because we get off to a pretty good start. Y'all seen the memes around. Then in October, we still smiling, but the face changed just a little bit. Then in November, December, we almost frowning because they say as the season go on, we lose. Well, we're 12-5, so we changed that narrative. So they moved the goalposts, and now they won't shut up because we proved them wrong there. Now the goalposts have moved to y'all won't win a playoff game. So that needs to change. Win a playoff game. It's just as simple. Then it'll change to say, well, you're not going to beat Frisco on the road. You're just not going to do that. You ain't going to no NFC championship game. Y'all ain't been to an NFC championship game, and so it'll change from not going to the playoffs, not winning 2 playoff games. Now it'll change to, well, y'all ain't been to an NFC championship game since 1995. So that's next. So the goalposts move with us, Shane, every year. Cowboys have to win the Super Bowl. I agree. All right, brothers and sisters, I appreciate y'all hanging with me. I'm getting ready to get out of here. Y'all enjoy tonight. It's showtime. It's nothing else to talk about. As we leave, go ahead and put your hands together. We're going to groove our way one more time. We've been grooving for 17 weeks. This is technically week 18. We're going to do it again. Everybody give me the clap emojis real quick. I've already got y'all scores. Everybody pretty much saying the Cowboys are going to win. Let's go to work, y'all. Let me see if I got at least one clap emoji. Let me just see if I got one. There Joe is. Damon, let's go. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all been hanging with me for a while. I guarantee you one thing. If you don't like, you're going to bob your head. You're going to bob your head at least. If you ain't going to clap, you're going to bob your head. We out of here. We out of here. All right? This is the Big Time Show. Let's go, Cowboys. Let's go!